have the locals going off to school.
Taking some local village photos and all the kids going to school and amazing looking sunrise.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is a big school over there. I studied there as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
many bikes.
Well, yeah, I'll keep watching.
Okay, so here we are, Beng Melea. It is 7:37 and we appear to be the only ones here. We're going in by the west gate. So what we've been told is that this was basically like Angkor Wat, but unrestored and slightly smaller.
Coming up to the ruin now. Wow, it really is a crumpled mess. And they said it was in ruins. They weren't wrong. So that's an entranceway there. You can just see the top of the doorway. And this big mound of dirt. It's like, where did all that dirt come from? Very small part of the gallery intact. So we're inside now. Come over the wall. This looks like one of the libraries. So this here is the main entrance causeway. on the east side. Well, that's it, the main entrance. Looking a bit sad and sorry. It's honestly inconceivable the amount of stone. It's just a full-on ruin. Huge tree growing on top of one of these entranceways. What do you reckon of this?
Just amazing.
We're at Beng Melea, and it's absolutely incredible. It's such ruins. It's amazing how something could be so destroyed by nature. Well, fortunate enough, there's not many people here. To describe it, you would think that you are in a Hollywood set. Mind blowing, absolutely. Consumed by the jungle.
This is meant to be a smaller sister to Angkor Wat, which is just hard to get your head around, seeing it in this condition.
I mean, look at that. That's just hundreds of thousands of tons of stone. It's like something out of Disney. If I don't come out, send for help. Not that you can see anything. It's a big long corridor.
It's very, very hot in here.
It's quite hot.
Very humid. I mean, obviously it's very shady, but it's very, very humid.
Yes.
But, wow, I mean, whew, just extraordinary place.
So how is it that they ended up doing some block work with these like wedge fill-ins? It's weird. They're not, you know, a manufactured stone for sure. I mean, why was that cut on an angle? The others are cut straight, you know. It would be an absolute nightmare trying to put something like this back together. It's extraordinary, you know. You've just got to come to see it. It's amazing. It was built in the 12th century by King Suryavarman II, and honouring Vishnu. They've decided not to restore it in any way and leave it as it is, just as a reminder of what they were. They obviously clear it back a bit for tourism, but mostly it is completely overtaken by the jungle.
So apparently the main gate that everyone comes in, which all the paths lead from, is the south gate. So our driver, Socheat, took us to the West Gate, which was fantastic because basically for the first half an hour we were here, we didn't see anybody. But once we got into the main section, that would have made it about 8 o'clock, and there was people here. So maybe if we'd actually gone to the South Gate initially, we may have been the first and only ones here.
And I mean, it's not as though it's overrun with tourists,
No,
so
no, it's definitely one of the lesser touristed ones at the moment.
Because it's about an hour and a half out of Siem Reap by cars. So here's a relief or a lintel that looks as though it depicts the churning of the milk sea. Down there is the turtle, and that's initially what Vishnu rides on, I think. So just here is the Naga, and these would be either the demons or the gods. It is absolutely massive, this tree. God.
Well, that was extraordinary.
It's incredible. It's just the devastation is amazing.
Taken us 3 trips to get here, and I would recommend it as one of the best ones to see.
Absolutely. So it's typically how these things were done with, there it is there, the stone, round hole put in, chiseled out there, the makeup piece there where it slots in, and that's how it sits. And there you go, there's a piece how it was all put together. So we're at this little offshoot, like a little library or something. And just sort of make out that top lintel. There was a little sign off the main causeway there that we, or the West Causeway. If you hadn't seen that sign, there's no way you would have seen this. Only a little thing, but equally as ornate. Well, it's amazing, isn't it? You know, there's these 1,000-year-old structures or thereabouts, and the locals just, you know, they're by and by. At Angkor Thom there, you know, it's a thoroughfare to come through the gates, you know, to get from sort of one village to another and just to generally get around. And it's yeah, it's amazing. I mean, you know, you go through there. This is our 4th visit, and we're still awestruck by coming through it. And they just go through it every day.
They just cut the stone from here, and then
Floated it in.
yeah, you know, little ox cart and an elephant. They tow it to the temple and build it. You know, they have the chisel, you know, made from metal.
Yeah.
You know, Bendi's Road. So near Bendi's Road, recently we just found a place where they make steel.
Wow.
You know,
Really?
Yeah, they just found it in about a couple of weeks ago.
Oh my
I saw a
God.
documentary.
Wow.
It's just amazing. So we use all that tool made from steel to cut the stone and build a temple.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep, so this is where they got the stone for Beng Melea. Unreal.